Ah, mountains, the surreal beauty of these amazing formations throughout the known world. Every winter, mankind takes to the slopes and partakes in the noble sport, going really fast down a pile of snow. If the first thing you thought of when I said those words was snowboarding, you should leave now and never come back. Snowboarding is a disgrace, and people who do it should be jailed. Real rugged individualists know that the sport I was referring to was, of course, downhill skiing, whereby able-bodied individuals strap sticks to their feet and glide down hills. Although skiing is quite possibly the only worthwhile use of your time, you should be made aware that when you first start skiing, it can appear difficult or dangerous. Because it is. If this sounds like your cup of tea, then pay attention as I lead you through the details of this endeavor. The first thing you need to do is acquire yourself a lift ticket at a suitable ski resort which will allow you to easily ride to the top of your chosen hill or mountain. You will get to your destination by lift or gondola. Fun fact, gondola comes from the Italian word gondola, which means gondola. The second thing you will need to do is rent or buy ski boots and skis. Ski boots will allow you to remain firmly fixed to the skis as you go up the lift, and as you gracefully wipe out on your first time down the hill. You will probably find the boots difficult to put on, especially if you are a weakling. But once you have them on, you will be able to snap your boots into the skis, at least in theory. The last piece of equipment you might want to acquire is a pair of ski poles. The ski poles will help you steady yourself, or pull yourself along when you are on flat ground. They might also help you look cool to people who don't know what they are for. Do you have all your equipment? Good! Now the hard part begins. There are 3 main types of ski hills you will want to familiarize yourself with. Firstly, the various black diamond runs, which are only for awesome people. You should probably avoid them. Secondly, the blue square runs, which are for people who want a slightly more difficult experience, but not actually that difficult. And finally, the green circle runs, which are the easiest types of hills where you can still feel the force of gravity. You should probably start on the bunny hill, which is none of these. So, you find yourself at the top of a slight incline and you want to know how to ski down without damaging any vital organs. To begin skiing, you want to place your skis in a V formation, also known as the pizza wedge. This will ensure that you can easily slow yourself down and warn the other skiers that you don't know what you're doing. To start out skiing, you'll want to employ the pizza wedge combined with a back and forth motion across the hill. If you ever feel like you're going too quickly, simply make your turns wider and you'll slow down. As you progress in your skiing escapades, you should learn to slowly shift the V formation into 2 straight lines and to make shorter turns across the hill as you grow comfortable going faster. Once you progress to the point where your skis are parallel to one another, you will learn to stop yourself by turning into the hill and to brake against the motion of both skis in tandem. If that sounds too complicated, it's not. You're just an amateur who doesn't know anything yet. On the other hand, if that sounds easy, good for you. Your foolish optimism is hilarious. This has been a Dimwit's Guide to Skiing. We would return with another installment if we honestly thought it would help, but to be frank, if you don't grasp the concept by now, you're probably unteachable.
You know, folks, if I weren't an old vadler myself, I'd swear this child was giving it a lot of wiggle with a little waggle.